We are now recording. I can't see you on either of them, but I don't think that really matters.
My computer's kind of spazzing out.
Okay, don't worry about that. I really don't have much to report. Mostly it's just that there are some things which I haven't done. Hey, I can see you.
There we go. I can't see you.
Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't have anything to show you right now. So,
Okay.
there are...
No, but it makes the conversation more interesting and more engaging.
Yeah, but... Well, for
No,
you,
for me.
but... What?
Yes, for me.
Okay. Well, we can keep this one short, because there isn't really much to report.
Okay, sure.
So, basically, for the last whatever, I've been just doing everything we can to have, something showable for Y Combinator.
Yeah.
And there's a few things I'd like to take care of, like switching from... The main thing that I'm working on right now is figuring out, like, a proper way to work right now. That is, what tools to use, IDE. Mostly right now it's... I think what I want to do is use Emacs to program this instead of the Arduino IDE, because the Arduino IDE is basically a toy.
Okay.
And this is one of those things where it's hard to quantify, but it's like, typing an essay on a typewriter versus a computer. It's useful.
Okay, then do it.
Yeah, so I'm doing that,
I
and
don't really
also...
know what the implications of that are, so go ahead.
Okay, basically, I've just been dinking around with some stuff that will make me a little bit faster forever.
That's good.
Yeah. Also, I took a look at the computer. I sent you a keyboard. We need to decide who's going to fix it. Now, I think that it would be better if you did in a perfect world. However, I have more time available, and I have done this before.
Yeah, it would be nice if you could fix it.
Okay, looks like I'm
'Cause
fixing that now.
you also know exactly what's wrong with it without me having to troubleshoot it.
The keyboard's broken.
Well, okay.
I spilled water on the keyboard.
Okay.
Also, Macs aren't waterproof.
Clearly.
So I'll take care of that.
You also have the computer, so it's
Well-
one less shipping.
That's the thing, is if you wanted to get started on iOS development now, what we would do is bring the computer to you, and then you'd install this, because the computer works right now. It's just
Just I have to use an external keyboard.
on a laptop, yes.
That's dumb.
Yeah, so I will order a new keyboard, and I'll fix that up, and you'll get started on the stuff after you receive it.
Okay. I wonder if there is some sort of Code Academy for iOS.
There's a lot of stuff for iOS. Also,
Yeah.
I know I give Apple a lot of crap, but basically all the crap that I give Apple will make this easier for you.
Great.
In the medium term, and you're never going to go to the long term because you're not forever going down that rabbit hole of computer engineering for the rest of your life.
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty much all I have going for now. Is I'll order the keyboard, and I'll build this. What I'm going to be building for the next intermediate future is a personal nail-biting thing. Because if I build that, that will be exactly what we need for Trichotillomania. Look, I only had to remember that for 10 minutes.
It's okay. You didn't actually have to say it ever during the interview.
But, yeah. So,
For the record, I'm pretty sure none of them said it during the interview either.
I'm sure that none of them said it during the interview. I would have remembered them bangling it. So I think that's mostly it. Yeah, I'm just going to be building a nail-biting thing for myself.
Okay. Should I buy an Apple Watch?
Not yet.
Not yet. Why not?
Because it'll take... Once you choose to buy... Okay, you can start looking for a really good deal on one.
Yeah.
But first of all, I only have one... Okay, well, I have two phones. One of them has half the screen shattered, but still nominally works. But I don't use it.
Oh, okay.
The other one's an Apple phone, and I was an idiot when I got the Samsung, so that one doesn't actually work yet. That one's locked. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to have to get a new phone, a new Android phone,
Yeah.
which is fine.
Yeah.
But I'm going to need to do that before giving you this phone.
Okay.
So, also, it'll take you at least a week to get up to speed just on Apple iOS development.
Yes.
So, and it'll take like a week to receive a watch from when you get it, when you order it.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think we should hold off ordering the watch until like we're in a reasonable time frame.
Let's hold off on ordering the watch until I can actually I've actually created something on iOS.
Yep. And there's you can do a lot of stuff relevant to our project before getting the watch.
Yeah.
Like you could build it'd be
I'll
honestly
just build
something
the
you
entire
might
thing on the phone, and then I'll port it to the watch.
and use the built-in accelerometers.
Yes, that'll be easier.
Yeah, and doing that is like well over a week, well over the shipping time of an Apple Watch.
Yeah.
So
Let's
that's
not be hasty and compulsively buy things,
yes,
especially crap like Apple Watches
yeah,
that don't have external value.
yep. So that's pretty much it.
Okay. Yeah. How much to report?
Okay.
I'm non-productive.
You can like catch up on classes and sleep for a little bit.
Yeah. I'm mostly caught up. And there's a bunch of Parkinson support groups. I emailed a couple of them. One said, "Sure, you should come next month," and the other one was like, "That's weird, don't come." So
Good thing you asked.
yeah, I'll go to one of them.
Okay.
There's some in Bellevue. I'll send you some links. And I'll look for Trick also.
Yep. So that's it. Oh, something that you could do right now. So it's gonna be a while till we get a computer to you,
Yes.
because they're shipping for the keyboard, and then there's me fixing the thing. Which, man, I so do not want to do that. I will, but I don't want to. Replacing a keyboard is such a pain.
Yes.
I'll get to listen to a bunch of music.
Also, you spilled the water.
Let bygones be bygones. So that's gonna be a while. In the meantime, I should probably tell you like what you need to know.
Yes.
Okay, so all of Apple development is done through this IDE called Xcode.
Okay.
It's not available on anything except the Mac.
That's dumb.
However, everything is also done in two programming languages. The first one is called Objective-C. The new one is called Swift.
Okay.
Swift is really, really new. It's basically Apple's version of sort of Python, sort of Java.
Okay.
Objective-C is Apple's version of C++.
I would rather do the first one.
Yep. Oh, you mean the new one? Like Objective-C is technically the first one.
I mean, yeah, the one you mentioned first.
Yep. Now, there's one problem though. The overwhelming majority of development ever done in Apple is in Objective-C, which means that all the existing packages and all of the help on Stack Overflow, most of it is in Objective-C.
Okay.
However, you can still do Swift, and Swift is nice, and Swift is wonderful, which basically means you're going to want to learn both of them.
Great.
Also, this is just a really good, solid foundation of computer science, so this is stuff you're going to want to know anyway.
Of knowing C-ish languages.
Yeah, you know a C-ish language, and you can pick up C or whatever, another C-ish language really easily.
Okay.
So, something that you could do right now is just get a book on an introduction to Objective-C, an introduction to Swift, and an introduction to Xcode.
Okay.
And just read through them. Like, you won't be able to actually practice anything, but you'll have a general understanding of the fundamentals.
Why does Xcode need an entire book?
Because IDEs are super complicated.
Okay, there.
And you'd also probably want a book on just general iPhone development. Because a lot of these things are just learning what tools are available to you more than actual programming skills.
Yeah.
And in Apple more than anything else, their IDE is integrated with their language and their code.
Okay.
So, like, you don't learn an IDE and a programming language separately like you do normally. You learn the IDE with iPhone development. Like, there's a bunch of graphical stuff that really just the best way to do is graphically. Like storyboards, which are used for laying out what screen goes to what.
Okay.
So, yeah, those are the four things. First Objective-C in Swift, then Xcode, then iPhone development. But
Okay.
you can do those in whatever mixed-up order you want.
Okay.
Alrighty, I will tonight order a new keyboard.
Cool.
Over now.
Yep. Bye.